into buildings or use structures, we expect them to be strong, safe, and solid. But who's responsible to make sure they are? Let's meet the building inspector. Hi, I'm Brian.
Hi, I'm Devin. Welcome to City Hall.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. I'm the building inspector. Come on in. My name is Devin Bacon. I am a building inspector for the city of Dawson Creek. A building inspector ensures that every small building and house is built according to the building code for the safety and health of others. We inspect the concrete, the reinforcing, the wood framing, whatever construction methods they are doing. I also do the plumbing inspections. The electrical and the gas inspection is through the provincial government. They do their own inspections, so we don't touch the electrical or the gas installations at all. Okay, so this is the main building drain for the house.
Yep.
And it has to grade outside to the city sewer system.
Okay, so I'm making sure that
There's positive drainage.
Oh, beautiful, okay.
Yeah, there you go, yep. And just check this run right here. Okay, good. So that'll ensure that all the waste goes out the building and is sloped out to the main sewer system.
And this is something you can only check during the construction?
Yes, because within a week, this will be a concrete floor and there'll be no chance of fixing it afterwards.
Okay. So this would be part of your regular day?
Yes, I usually come into the office first thing in the morning, catch up on the emails and the paperwork, maybe do a few permitting, and then after that, I'll go out into the field and do some inspections around town at the various building sites.
Sure, sure.
In order to become a building inspector, you take the 6 weeks training course, and then you have to take a test, and you have to make the 85% pass. Level 1 does single family and duplex dwellings. They're quite simple structures. Level 2 gets you into more of the complex buildings, which is offices, restaurants. For me to do that, I would have to dedicate probably at least 6 weeks to 2 months just on that review alone to become a level 2. And then there's a test that you have to do, and you have to pass within that 85% range before they will let you move on. Level 3 then even extends that even higher to even a more complex high-rise multifamily buildings, and then the registered building official is like the highest level that you can receive.
What's the first thing you would look for?
The first thing I look for is I go to where the sections of the building show the foundation. You'll see here that the footing, shows the footing, it shows the weeping tile. Sure. Here's the wall to support the structure. That's where I start to make sure, because you start from the ground up.
A good foundation.
A good foundation.
Absolutely.
Once you get a good foundation, then you can have a house to sit on it. I got into this job with my 25 years construction experience. I was looking for something along the construction industry line as far as a home building inspector or something like that. I applied for a job here as a building inspector and got the job.
Looking at blueprints like this, is this something that you've always had with you, building model cars or what have you as a child, or is this something that you learned?
This is something I learned because once I got into the construction industry and then I started looking at this and then building it, you understand what all these lines and arrows and dimensions, what it all means. Simple math skills are kind of essential because you are working with numbers. Biggest thing for building is plumb, level, and square, and if you can figure out simple geometry, a squared, b squared equals c squared, that gets you to build just about anything. Being able to communicate with numerous different levels of people makes a big difference for a building inspector. Normally we work 8 to 4:30 every day, 5 days a week. Some overtime required depending on how busy the season is. We have all the stat holidays off. After the first year, you have 2 weeks holidays, plus we have sick days and family days. This career could take me, right now I'm a level 1 building inspector. I could take my schooling and be level 2 and a level 3, and then which then creates you into a position to be an RBO, which is a registered building official. I worked construction for 25 years prior to this, and I didn't work in Dawson Creek very much. If you enjoy your time, it's quite rewarding, actually. I would strongly suggest that you go work construction for, even if it's a couple summers that you work as a laborer on a construction site. Definitely experience in the field would be essential.
Well, Devin, thanks so much for showing me around. I'll let you get back to work.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Once again, I'm Brian for Career Trek, reminding you that this career could be yours. See you next time.